seems like we always meet under these gloomy conditions. And I've known Bob since 1973. I met him back at my karate school, so this was before Tai Chi. This was in our Taekwondo days. So that's where our relationship and friendship began. We've been through everything together, Bob and I. And Bob has always been my main best friend, my biggest encourager, my biggest fan. He's always kept me inspired through the years when I thought that was getting a little too tough to keep going. It's going to be a tough time. So I'm going to make it short. I'm going to read what I've written this morning. I think this summarizes it best. I just wrote this one. Get my reading glasses, dear. Can I borrow those cool bottles? I think I got them. Arms aren't long enough. I didn't count for the tears when I read this the first time. It says, "Thank you, Robert, for being my friend." And my eyes are squinting. Bob Horn was my friend to his sad dying end. I'm proud I can stand here today. 38 years it's been. We were very young men when we first met and started to play. Our adventures were many, fights we rarely had any. He believed in me right to this day. Struggles we had went through them, pain and hardship we knew them, but we always got through them, I can say. Bob was truly outstanding, just a little demanding. He was, my wife was adding this on the way up. He was one guy on whom I could depend. I've had friends through the years, but I've shared the most tears with Bob, my truest, my most devoted best friend. Which is why I'm proud I can say right out loud, and I'm privileged to speak now of he. I can share about my friend, who right up to the end shared his life to its fullest with me. I would like to share stories about our hardships and glories. They are too long and many to tell. It was fun, it was sad, it was good, it was bad, it was life, and with Bob it was swell. I can't tell you enough. I can't tell you enough. Some times were quite rough. At the times I would need him the most. At the times he was there, showing nothing but care. Bob was Grasshopper. That's the most dearest host. That's a name that grew from the series Kung Fu. The name that between us was cherished. He had gave it to me back in '73. The last name I was called before he perished. As my Savior, I could tell you stories most couldn't tell you. He's the reason these poems I still write. Bob's a jingle in me. Since 1973, Bob is why I still fight the good fight. In karate, I was speaking at the time I was peaking. That's because Bob encouraged and believed. That is where we first met. I will never forget. In karate, as friends we were conceived. Yes, Bob Horn saved my life. He was friend, he was wife, he was dad, he was son, he was brother. I've been there for him too, like a good friend should do. Like old Bob, I can say there's no other. I could talk here all day, but I'd most like to say is thanks for Bob for a lifetime of memories, for my gifts you could see, well, for believing in me, for my gifts you could see, for accepting me despite my disease. Thanks for being right there. Thanks for all of your care. Thanks for letting me in your life too. Thanks for laughs and for smiles and for all our worthwhiles, for each kind act you've done and would do. Goodbye, Bob. Be cool. I'll remember your role. In your death, you still keep me inspired. Rest in peace, my old friend. I will see you again. You have found the nice sleep you desired. So, that's all I'm saying.